Hey guys, how's it going? Props to anybody who can name the movie that my intro's music is from. Might even give a giveaway for that if you can name what movie that intro is from. The music, anyways. So it's getting a little bit colder outside. The leaves are starting to fall. Look at that beautiful red tree right there. Look at that beautiful Stella beer right there. And of course, my nice little fireplace that looks so tiny when I have it like this. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be we'll do a little bit of the live stream clips here and there, some of the questions that people ask me. And then we're going into Maverick, which is my 3070 rig, cleaning all the cards, and then putting in an additional 8th card in Maverick. So previously there were 6, and then there were 7, and now we actually found a way of getting 8 cards in there. So we're going to be spec mining. At the end of the video, we're going to go through what I've been spec mining, and I'll do a little explanation as to why there's no real rhyme or reason for this one. But I do keep hitting blocks on solo with it, so I'm going to keep it going a little bit. Anyways, stick around. There's going to be a little bit of live clips and then some server clips, and then we'll go through some of the hash rates of what I'm doing. All right, stick around. All right, guys, so what are we going to be doing today? We just removed these 2 EVGA 3070s from Cougar, I believe. The reason why we're going to be using these 2 3070s is because they're single U slots. So they don't take up, they're not thick, and that gives me the ability to add an additional card into Maverick. So what we're planning on doing, and unfortunately this is something that everybody seems to have to be doing at this point anyways, is sorry, let's just get this focus auto. Okay, and basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be removing these cards, all of them, all 7 cards here, cleaning them, repadding them, and then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to remove one of these 3070s and install these 2 3070s in here for a total of 8 cards. The reason why I'm taking out one of the 3070s is because I'm going to be utilizing that 3070 in another project. So this project here will be 8 3070s, and that's pretty efficient. And then yeah, I'll be able to utilize one of those 3070s for my Filecoin project, which is just, I don't even know if it's going to be a real thing. We'll see how that goes. It's a lot of hardware and a lot of work. It's not very simple. So for now, we're going to remove all of these and bring them upstairs, and we're going to have to do a stream or something of me repadding all of these. Ugh. Alright, so we got all the cards taken out of the cases. Total, I guess that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's 9 cards. We're going to be re-thermal padding all 9 of these. The first ones we're going to be doing are the RTX 3070 Founders Editions, because like I said, one of these cards is going to be used in another project, and then the remaining 8 cards are going to go back into Maverick, and we can spec mine with that, knowing that these are the most efficient cards that you can get, and especially the Dells and the Founders they go about 112 watts, and in fact all of these are about 120 watts. So these are all single slot cards, so that gives me the ability to put 8 of them into one rig. And so this weekend, hopefully you guys can stay tuned and help me repad these, because this is just such a pain. I hate repadding cards. Yeah, so okay, I didn't even, basically I've been putting this off for way too long. Hey, what's up guys? All right, nice. So yeah, I've been putting this off way too long. I've got 12 3070s that I've been running for over 2 years, and they literally haven't been touched. So I started noticing when I took apart the When I took apart, the rig, I started noticing the leakage here, basically from all the thermal pads, and that was pretty consistent on all of them. There's just like, you can see the leakage coming all the way down from these. So I've had these going for over 2 years nonstop. I've got about 12 cards here that I need to do. My idea is, the first thing, like, I want to build an efficient rig. So obviously the 3070s are the best for efficiency. I've got a whole bunch of other 3070s. So this is the EVGA one as well. And we're going to have to be doing all of these. This one doesn't look too bad actually. But yeah, they've been going for 2 years. And the problem again with the 3070s is that you can't tell the memory temps. So yeah, sure, the GPU temp can be fine, but the memory temps might be blowing up and you have no idea. So in order to build a new efficient rig, I want to make sure that all of these are cleaned up, and I can put about 8. I'm going to put 8 in one rig, and then I'll be spec mining on that, just something like that. Oh, what's up, Pocket Change? What's good? So yeah, anyway, so back to the Filecoin project. You require minimum 16 cores. So I have a 32 core CPU. You require minimum 128 gigs of RAM. So that's where the big kick in the pants is going to come into play. Like they say minimum, which means like the recommended is 256 gigs of RAM just for this one box. And they also say minimum like a 3080 or two 3070s. So that's just to do the Filecoin. Not only that, they require multiple NVMEs for cache. So for the final thing for cache drives, you need a terabyte of NVMe. You need an NVMe. You can't use SSDs for anything basically except for storage on this. So this project that I'm trying to do, Filecoin, I have a meeting with somebody on the Filecoin team tomorrow, which is going to be cool. And they're basically going to tell me how to set up my server, which is awesome. So you can arrange a meeting with anybody. You just book a meeting with them, and they will tell you how to set up their Filecoin server. So they're really trying to encourage people to make these Filecoin servers, and like the fact that you can just book a meeting is pretty epic. So yeah, so it's going to be a big project to make a Filecoin server, and I think I'm going to have to take out some of my crypto holdings. It's too expensive for me. I can't just straight up use cash to make this Filecoin server. So like a JBOD, where you just have a whole bunch of disks, the case for that is like $300 to $400 just to get a proper hot swappable case. In fact, it's even more than $400, but I'm trying to get one for $400. All right, so we just finished cleaning all of the cards except for one. There's another card that's upstairs that I have to get new thermal pads for. I didn't have enough to finish that other card, but we don't need it right now. All we're doing is we're going to be putting them back into this Maverick case. That's right, boys and girls. This was my favorite server case because it was built purposely for GPU mining. As you can see, the holes here at the front, so you can tie down each of the GPUs, the mid plate, and then there's 4 80mm fans at the back. This thermal tank has a fan in the front that blows right through the thermal tank, so that acts as another fan here. I previously had 7 GPUs in this computer before, but we're going to be adding an 8th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably remove this NVMe here, and I'm going to put a splitter at the back here. So we're going to split one of these PCI lanes, and then we're going to add an additional card to this server. So once we do that, we should have 8 GPUs all lined up, and yeah, that'll be my most efficient
rig. We'll go into the BIOS, make sure that all the power settings are at low. We don't need the CPU thermal like powering through or anything. So, all right, let's get these cards put in and see where the dust lays. It's alive. Had to do some finagling to get all 8 showing up. For some reason, when I plugged in to the last PCI slot, it wouldn't recognize. So I actually was able to put 3 on this expansion card here, and all 8 are showing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it down, zip tie everything down, zip tie the cables in place. Then we're going to look for a coin to mine, and then take a look at the power outage, the power usage.
Alright, we're almost at 1100 watts for the 8 cards. So essentially that's 1100 watts. Pretty consistent.
Okay, so if you guys want to watch the rest of that live stream, it's quite boring, so I suggest you don't. I'm going to do a couple more live streams, but maybe a little bit more lively than just repadding thermal pads. It's pretty boring. So the reason why I've decided to mine Vertcoin solo is nothing to do with the actual coin itself. There is some promise because it was at a max of like $8 at one time, but that was like way back in 2017. So within the last year or so, it's only gotten up to like $1.50, what have you, and currently it's like 18, 19 cents. The only reason why I'm actually mining this, one was because I wanted to test out that my GPUs, the thermal pads were set properly and that the thermals were going to be okay when I did start mining with it. So I know Maverick and Jester are complete and they're ready to go, maxed out. The other reason why I decided for Vertcoin is because I have a hard wallet and it has a Vertcoin address on it, so I can mine directly to my hard wallet without having to go through an exchange or go through anything else. It goes directly to my hard wallet and I don't have to create a wallet with Vertcoin. I just do it with my hard wallet, and that's awesome. So that's the reason why I chose to do Vertcoin. I've been mining it on Wooly Pooly for a little bit here. Not too long, just a couple of days, and I've already gotten 3 blocks. So you can see here I did a pool block here on the 13th, and then I got a solo block on the 15th, and then I got another solo block today. And that is just with 2 workers. That's with my Maverick and my Jester build. Now, Jester is the 3080 build, and it is not even close to as efficient as the 3070 build. So this has 5 3080s on it. It's running at 1.57, 1.59 mega hash. You can only get 5 of them in that case, and they are power hogs. So I've set the limit to 175 watts on some of these, which is absolutely crazy. The temperatures are all fine, of course. We repadded them a couple of months ago, and that room is amazing. So we're getting about 7.9 mega hash out of this, and we're getting around 1100 watts of power from the wall. To look at Maverick, which is the one that we just saw built, is we have 8 3070s, and each one of them is going at like 100 to 120 max watts at 1.1, 1.2-ish mega hash. So for a total of 9.46 mega hash at the same wattage from the wall. So we're getting an additional 2 mega hash from Maverick than we are 2.5 actually mega hash from Maverick than we are with Jester, and Jester has 5 3080s in it. So you can see the huge difference. These are both around the same wattage from the wall, and there's a massive efficiency difference with the 3070s. So anyways, we won't go too much into this. There's no real rhyme or reason why I'm mining this, except for the fact that I already have it in a cold wallet and I'm just directly mining it to that. I was going to stop mining it today, but I hit another block, so I think I'm just going to let this go solo for a little bit. It's like $4. It's nothing, but I mean, if they ever do decide to you know, up their game or what have you, or people start to take notice of this, because apparently it is like just the alternative for Bitcoin, but they don't have a lot of development on it. So I'm not really thinking that this is a coin to really be focused on. But again, the only reason why I did it is because I have it on my cold wallet. So if I keep hitting blocks every other day, then I think I might just keep it going. I might even toss on another rig just to increase my number of coins. So I've already gotten 26 coins in the last, you know, less than a week here. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, stay tuned, because we're going to be doing a lot more videos. I have some chia videos. I got some interviews coming up, and yeah, we're going to be doing, like I said, a Filecoin thing. So subscribe, smash that like. That really helps, and we'll see you on the next one. Sweet. Peace, peace.